In recent years, BRICS, an alliance of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, has positioned itself as a formidable global economic bloc, with influence stretching across a vast geographical and demographic spectrum. The recent expansion, which welcomed Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates, underscores BRICS' commitment to a multipolar world order or an alternative to Western-dominated financial and political systems. Yet, as BRICS pursues its ambitious goals, two pivotal questions emerge. Can BRICS' new payment systems like BRICS Pay become a dependable alternative to the US dollar and SWIFT network? And as membership swells, will BRICS' foundational principles of consensus and equal sovereignty hold strong amid potentially divergent national interests? In this episode, we delve into these critical issues, exploring the transformative potential and challenges that lie ahead for the BRICS coalition. Before we proceed, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification icon in order to stay connected. You can support for free by sharing our content to a wider audience, and don't forget to drop your thoughts and opinion in the comments section below. Moving forward, BRICS, an acronym for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, represents an alliance that has emerged as a powerful coalition with increasing economic and political clout. Founded in 2006, the bloc convened for its inaugural BRICS Summit in 2009, with South Africa's admission following in 2010. After formal processes initiated by South Africa in August 2010, China extended an invitation, leading to South Africa's membership and prompting the renaming of BRIC to BRICS, with the S symbolizing South Africa. In April 2011, Jacob Zuma, then president of South Africa, attended the summit in Sanya, China, marking his country's official participation as a BRICS member. The BRICS nations collectively represent a significant share of global production and consumption and are renowned for their accelerated economic growth and considerable influence across their respective regions. In 2023, BRICS extended membership invitations to Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates, all of whom accepted the offer, with the exception of Saudi Arabia, which is still considering formal membership. An invitation to Argentina was also issued. However, the South American nation declined under President Javier Milei, who campaigned on strengthening ties with Western powers. On January 1, Russia took over the BRICS chairmanship, managing the association that, as per a decision made at the 15th BRICS Summit in August 2022, now includes 10 countries. Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates join as full members, showing the growing importance of BRICS and its influence in global affairs. From October 22 to 24 this year, Russian President Vladimir Putin hosted the first BRICS Plus Summit in Kazan, Tatarstan. The founding BRICS members, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, officially welcomed Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and the UAE as new members. Putin also invited more than 24 other countries that have applied for or are interested in joining BRICS. The 2024 BRICS Summit, the 16th annual BRICS Summit, took place in Kazan, Russia. It was the first summit with Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and the UAE as members, following their acceptance at the 15th summit. BRICS continues to attract countries that support its core values, including respect for each country's chosen development path, consideration of each other's interests, openness, consensus, a desire to create a balanced international system, and a fair global financial and trade system. BRICS also supports collective solutions to the top issues of today. Russia's 2024 BRICS chairmanship, under the theme Strengthening Multilateralism for Just Global Development and Security, aims to focus on positive cooperation with all interested countries. BRICS members introduced a payment system called BRICS Pay to ease transactions and the exchange of financial information between central banks and partner nations. It serves as an alternative to SWIFT, the Western-controlled interbank system. This system will support international settlements. BRICS countries aim to reduce their reliance on the US dollar and SWIFT. Russian banks were cut off from SWIFT in 2022, increasing BRICS' interest in finding alternatives. The BRICS Kazan Declaration has been adopted. It includes BRICS support for reforming the UN and Security Council and backs the full participation of Palestine in the United Nations under a two-state solution. BRICS nations agreed to explore the idea of an independent cross-border payment and depository system. BRICS finance ministers will continue to assess the use of national currencies, payment methods, and platforms, and will report on their progress. On October 24, Russia held a plenary session of the 16th BRICS Summit in the BRICS Plus outreach format with leaders from the Commonwealth of Independent States, CIS, representatives from Asia, Africa, the Middle East, and Latin America, and heads of several international organizations. 13 countries have been added as BRICS partner countries: Algeria, Belarus, Bolivia, Cuba, Indonesia, Kazakhstan, Malaysia, Nigeria, Thailand, Turkey, Uganda, Uzbekistan, and Vietnam. The summit was the largest event hosted by Russia in years, attended by leaders from over 24 nations, including BRICS leaders like Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Chinese President Xi Jinping, and South African President Cyril Ramaphosa. The idea of BRICS is based on a group of countries working together to boost trade and financial transactions among members. According to BRICS' official site, it aims to create a decentralized, multi-currency, digital international payments system. This project is part of a larger plan called de-dollarization to reduce reliance on the US dollar in global trade. Through projects like BRICS Pay and a potential BRICS currency, the coalition aims to strengthen economic independence, stabilize economies against currency fluctuations, and increase collective influence globally. At the recent Moscow BRICS Summit, BRICS Pay was introduced and attendees tested it with demo cards preloaded for purchases. This reflects BRICS' commitment to building a more self-sufficient financial structure while following each member's regulations. BRICS Pay allows users to manage their accounts 24/7, pay for services, transfer funds, pay taxes, and much more from any computer or mobile device. Participating banks gain an improved set of payment services, making it possible for merchants with BRICS contracts to accept payments from any customers in the system. BRICS Pay combines digital wallets for the cryptocurrencies of BRICS nations with fiat accounts, connecting accounts across different blockchain networks and banks. It lets users easily manage funds, pay for goods, and transfer money between BRICS and BRICS Plus countries. People in different BRICS countries can instantly exchange one national digital currency for another using BRICS Pay, for example, exchanging the digital yuan for Brazil's digital real. BRICS countries cover about 30% of the world's land area and make up about 45% of the world's population. South Africa has Africa's largest economy, while Brazil, India, and China are among the world's largest countries by population area and GDP. Russia is Europe's largest economy. All 5 founding BRICS members are also part of the G20. Together, they represent a combined nominal GDP of $28 trillion, equivalent to 27% of global GDP, and a total GDP, PPP, of about $65 trillion, 33% of global GDP, PPP, with combined foreign reserves of around $5.2 trillion as of 2024. And that concludes this chapter. You can support for free by sharing our content to a wider audience, and don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments section below. Also, kindly remember to like, subscribe, share, and turn on the bell notification icon in order to stay connected. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.